because he's applied for a job or something else. They press a button, and it took you to a porn site. Mr. Deitch, how long have you known Mr. Miller?
It's been since 7th grade, Your Honor. So what does that make, 8 years now?
Oh, my God, how people change in
I know.
just a few years.
Tell me about it.
7th grade, teeny people. You went through middle school together and high school?
That's correct.
Did you do any post-high school schooling?
Not together. We go to different universities, but we've
Which
remained...
school?
I go to DePaul University.
Are you still there?
I'm still there, that's right.
What year are you in?
I'm a senior.
And you, sir?
I'm a senior at Purdue University.
So this is what the case is about. Some time ago, according to you, your friend, without compensation, I assume, because there was nothing about compensation in here, set up a website for you, this friend. At some point, there was an issue of cats. The defendant has 2 cats.
That is correct.
And he was going away on vacation, and he asked you if you would mind the 2 cats.
Yeah, that's correct.
When was that?
That was on July 26th of 2023.
Where was he going?
He was going to Hawaii, Maui, actually.
Who were you going with?
I was going with my brother and my mother.
What did you tell him you needed him to do for the 2 cats?
I told him he needed to come over to the house, feed them, just make sure they're doing fine, hang out for a few minutes, and then that's it.
How many times a day?
Once a day.
Feed them once a day, change water,
Right.
clean up the kitty litter.
That's correct.
Were they indoor, outdoor cats?
Indoor cats.
Now, before you left on vacation, did you give your friend, Mr. Deitch, the instructions on what he had to do?
Yes, Your Honor. Over text, and I have it here. If
I'd like to see it.
Great. Yes.
You talk about 1 cat, Rooney.
Yes, Your Honor. She's the more excited one out of the 2. The other one, Stella, really just doesn't need any attention.
You were asking him if he would watch Rooney. Take her out once a day, and he says, feed her and clean the litter box. That's a question. And you said, yeah, it should be pretty easy. Okay. And you left on vacation, and according to your countersuit, the plaintiff was negligent. The cats got out. They were gone for a week. You were hysterical because the cats were not located for a week. But Mr. Deitch's claim is that when you came home from Hawaii and found that the cats were missing, because both cats were missing at that time, when did you come home from Hawaii?
I came home on the 14th of August. We originally planned to be back on the 8th of August, but we were stranded in Hawaii during the Maui wildfires, so we were unable to make it back until the 14th.
And when you came back, you found that both cats were missing.
That's right.
Mr. Deitch says after you found both cats were missing, you got slightly hysterical, as would most people who are cat lovers and find their animals missing, and that in retaliation for that, you did something to the website that you had created for him that when people went to it, instead of clicking on to the website, which Sarah is going to try to explain to me, instead of clicking onto the website and going to the informational portion of the website, it was redirected to a porn site, and that was done in retaliation for his negligently allowing your cats to be lost. That's your claim. Now you're going to tell me about your website. Your website is for what?
So my website is pretty much my professional self. I don't apply to a job. I really don't meet someone professionally without showing them my website. It's sort of...
Well, what is your website?
It's a portfolio site.
Would you give it to Sarah so she can bring it up?
So it's basically a site...
No, not basically. Basically is a filler word.
Okay,
a website has an address.
It is a website that features a little bit about me, my contact information.
Name.
Is the name of the website. I can spell it for you if necessary.
I got it. It does, in fact, come up.
Okay.
It's basically a professional work page.
Oh, okay. And
so you put it on a business card
and
so
then
people
you
can
ask,
find more
and
information.
then what do you press for it to transition you to?
Launch portfolio.
There's like a contact page, an about page with some more information, some credits.
It seems to be working correctly now.
Oh, okay. Now, your lawsuit says that somebody hacked into your web page, so that when you press this informational web page about what you do, what projects you've done in the past, and they say, oh, my God, this is a nice-looking guy, looks okay, let's see what he's done, because he's applied for a job or something else, they press a button, and it took you to a porn site. So I want to see that.
I have an email from a recruiter who emailed me after she got redirected.
Well, why didn't you take photographs of what it was on the screen? That's very easy.
Okay, I mean, I have a video I could show you. It's explicit, though. I don't know.
Listen, I'm a big girl. I'm 81 years old. I've seen practically everything, although that's probably not true. They're developing new things all the time. Take a look at it.
Here it is. So she'll just press that play button right there. Do you want the volume on or off?
Okay, so push the play button.
Ah, well, that's not terribly pornographic.
I would describe it as woefully inappropriate for a professional setting.
I believe that you're right. You can put that back. Now, at what point, on what day did you first notice that?
So that was on August 24th, and I didn't even notice it on my own. Like I said, I received that email from a recruiter at a company.
Okay, can I see the email?
Yes, of course.
Okay, this woman, whoever this is, wrote to you and said, this looks like a bad joke, and I wasn't even going to reach out to you, but then I thought it would be fair to reach out to you because I'm sure you didn't know that this happened.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Did you answer her?
I mean, I did, but...
No, did you... You know where I'm going. This Bethany allegedly wrote this to you, and if I were in business looking for a job, I would immediately contact her. Did you do that?
I did, but by that point, they had already offered the job to someone else.
I don't care. I just want to see when you reached out to her.
I don't think I have that. I was over the phone. I called her.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
How's that? Goody-goody? Are we getting goody-goody? Are we getting close to what's going on? I knew it would just take me a little bit of time, guys. I knew it would just take me a little bit of time. Okay. So you don't have what would any normal business person who has set themselves up would have, which is an immediate response. Oh, Bethany, thank you. I'm so glad you directed me to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it down right away. Is the job still available? All of that would be here because that's the way you do it, which you don't have.
No, I don't. I mean, it was a couple days later that I was notified of that, and I called her. But like I said, the job had already been offered. There really wasn't much I could do at that point.
Nice pivot.
I wouldn't describe it as that.
Nice pivot.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let us assume, for the purpose of this case, that this did in fact happen. What proof do you have that the defendant hacked into your computer and redirected it to this other site, which is clearly an inappropriate site for somebody looking for a techie job?
So he actually admitted it to me over the phone, and he is also the only one with the capability to do that. And
no, he's not the only one with the capability, sir. People can hack into the Pentagon.
That's true, but he wouldn't have to hack. He literally...
Well, he wouldn't have to, but you can.
He controls it.
But you can. When you received this email, you didn't respond to the person who sent it. How did you communicate with him?
I called him, and I texted him as well. I was very upset.
Well, just a second. Now I'll see the text.
Okay. This is it. It's at the bottom.
I assume that you wrote him, this is serious, on August 24th. Is there any response to this?
He did not respond.
He did not respond to that. So bottom line is you really have no proof that he hacked into this. So how long did that website, let's say it was August 24th, that you noticed it, and he came home on August 14th, not finding his cats. When was it taken down?
On August 25th is when it was restored. But I assume it was put to that inappropriate site soon after he got back, maybe 10, 9.
You can't assume anything. That's a guess.
Correct. That's a guess.
That's a guess. But it was taken down August 25th and put up again August 26th.
Yeah, it was restored.
Now, what I want you to do is tell me, now we have September, October, November, December, right up past January. Just for my own information, how many jobs have you had from this website? Name, person, and how much you were paid from this website since August 26th. It can't be a lot.
Yeah, I'm a college student.
Okay. It can't be a lot.
$0.
So it has to be a handful. A handful you would remember.
0.
0. Okay, that's very good. That helps me a lot. That helps me a lot because there are no damages for this business. Okay, now we're going to go to your counterclaim.
Great.
Great, right?
Yes.
Terrific. He was negligent in taking care of your cats and they got out.
He was negligent.
I just said to you, that's a yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And you got home and you didn't find your cats.
That's correct.
One cat came back relatively quickly.
That's correct.
Which cat?
Stella.
Because Stella's a homebody.
That's correct.
And the other one sort of enjoyed his freedom.
Yes, she enjoyed her freedom.
She enjoyed her freedom. And she was out for how long?
7 days.
And then she came home.
That's right, Your Honor.
How'd she look? Happy?
She was happy to be back, but...
Happy to be back. So
That's
she
all I can
decided
say.
to come home.
That's right, Your Honor.
And you have them both now.
Yes, yes.
Good. So your counterclaim's dismissed, as is your claim, sir. You can't prove it. We're done.
Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
I trusted a friend, and that was really my only mistake here.
He was lying the entire time. I don't know why a good friend would do that after I helped him build his website, and he just tried to stab me in the back.
I'm a very forgiving person, so I hate to count it out completely, but things are not looking good for us.
You know, I think he got a bit of karma there, and I'm glad he, hopefully missed out on something, but I did not do it.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that case. Let us assume that everything was as presented. The plaintiff had absolutely no damage that he could prove. He might have done that.
Sure.
You know, you lost my cats, I'm going to screw around with your webpage, and I'm absolutely certain that they are going to have dinner tomorrow night together.
I'm sure as well.
I'm sure.
This case honestly felt less like a lawsuit and more like watching an 8-year friendship completely collapse in real time. Because underneath the website drama, this whole case was really about betrayal, revenge, and ego. Ryan trusted Oliver like a brother. These guys had been friends since 7th grade, middle school, high school, growing up together, and at some point, Oliver even helped Ryan build a professional portfolio website completely for free. That's important, because this wasn't some random Fiverr developer. This was a close friend helping another friend build something important for his future. And according to Ryan, that same friend later weaponized the website against him. Now, the entire situation started with the cats. Oliver leaves for Hawaii during the Maui wildfire disaster and asks Ryan to take care of his 2 indoor cats. Simple responsibilities. Feed them, clean the litter, check on them once a day. That's it. But while Oliver is stranded in Hawaii because of the wildfires, both cats disappear. And honestly, you could tell this completely broke him emotionally. Anybody who owns pets understands this immediately. Indoor cats disappearing for an entire week. That's terrifying. One cat eventually comes back quickly, but the second cat stays missing for 7 days. So now imagine this from Oliver's perspective. You're stuck thousands of miles away during a literal natural disaster, and suddenly your pets are gone. That kind of stress destroys trust instantly. Now here's where the story gets ugly. Ryan claims that after Oliver returned home and found out the cats were missing, Oliver snapped emotionally and decided to sabotage his website. And not just damage it, redirect it to an adult site. Meaning, recruiters and professional employers trying to view Ryan's portfolio suddenly got sent to explicit content instead. That's insane. And honestly, if true, that's one of the pettiest revenge moves imaginable. Because Ryan explains that this wasn't just some random hobby website. This was tied directly to his professional future. Recruiters, networking, job opportunities, career image. One click, and suddenly employers are looking at pornography instead of your portfolio. Career suicide. And the craziest part? Judge Judy actually watched the video in court. Even she admitted it was wildly inappropriate for a professional setting. Now, the reason this case becomes fascinating is because Judge Judy immediately separates emotion from proof. Emotionally, she clearly suspects Oliver probably did it. The timing is way too suspicious. Cats disappear. Friendship explodes. Website suddenly redirects to porn. Come on, but legally, that's not enough. And this is where Ryan's case completely falls apart. Because when Judge Judy asks, "Do you actually have proof he did this?" Ryan basically says, "Well, he's the only person who could." And Judge Judy instantly destroys that argument. She literally says, "People can hack into the Pentagon," meaning just because someone has access or technical skill doesn't prove they committed the act. Then things get even worse for Ryan. He shows an email from a recruiter warning him the website was redirecting incorrectly. At first, that sounds huge, but Judge Judy notices something important immediately. There's no proof Ryan ever professionally followed up. No email response. No written explanation. No evidence he tried saving the opportunity. And that's a massive problem, Because if your career website suddenly starts sending recruiters to explicit content, the first thing any serious professional does is respond immediately. But Ryan couldn't prove any actual career damage happened. No lost job offer, no lost income, no contracts lost, nothing. Then, Judge Judy asks him the killing question. How many jobs have you gotten from this website since it was fixed? Ryan answers, 0. And right there, the damages completely collapse. Because in civil court, you don't just need suspicion. You need proof. You need damages. You need evidence. Ryan had emotion. Ryan had circumstantial timing. Ryan had suspicion. But he didn't have proof. Now, Oliver's counterclaim wasn't much stronger either. He tried suing Ryan for negligence and emotional distress over the missing cats. But both cats eventually came home safely. So legally, there wasn't much there either. And honestly, Judge Judy seemed to understand exactly what this case really was. 2 former best friends destroying their relationship over revenge, anger, and bad decisions. At the very end, she dismisses both claims completely.